Hey, so in this video I wanted to talk a little bit more about trading GameStop and also these heavily shorted stocks, kind of in general, the patterns that they exhibit, and kind of how you can try to minimize your risk when doing probably one of the riskiest things that you could probably do in the market, or at least right now. So as I mentioned in the last video, you're really going to expect that you're going to have really violent spikes and then really violent crashes, and they're gonna kind of center around these important days like Friday, and essentially they'll most likely intensify. The spikes will intensify going towards the end of the week because of the gamma squeeze that I talked about, and also if there's anything going on with the way that they have to roll the short positions. So I would definitely look to sell during those big spikes because there should be a crash. Shouldn't maintain these high prices. So going into next week on Monday, I would expect a really big crash, probably down to like $100, somewhere in that range. So I mean, if you see it there, I would probably buy shares and hold them until Friday if the short interest is still over 100 or still like above 50. Then I think you're in pretty good shape to make money, and just the shares are probably enough because you're looking to like double or triple your money even with the shares, and then you don't have to worry about the options degrading, and they're pretty expensive right now, so that's definitely a high cost to trade it in that way. So I would say don't get into a huge frenzy on Friday thinking that it's going to be over, especially if there's a huge spike up to say $500 or $1,000, because it'll definitely crash down on Monday and there'll be an opportunity to buy back in. If the shorts don't get covered, or if they don't get completely covered, there's still going to be a lot more spikes to catch. So that's definitely my recommendation there. There could be a really big crash in the morning on Friday, and it may stay crashed through Friday. A lot of people are saying that this may be done to make people think that this is all over. And I mean, it certainly, I think, is a possibility. It's pretty likely that that'll happen because a lot of people will forget and sell their shares, and they'll try to avoid this whole fiasco. Especially that could kind of mess up the gamma squeeze if the stock isn't up above $150 or $200. You're not going to get as severe of a squeeze because a lot of the options will not expire in the money. But yeah, so to reiterate, I would say buy during the big dumps, and the spikes are definitely, I would say, going to happen around the middle of the day, and look for them to not last until the end of the day. Definitely sell during those spikes, and don't hold past 2 to 4 p.m. If you're seeing a huge spike in the middle of the day. But yeah, that's about it. So if this is useful and it helps you in any way, please like and subscribe the video, and bring some more content to you soon. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.